Seems right. There we go. I like this song. I always start this song. I like this song. Also, I'm off to the side for some reason. I guess I pulled the camera. Hang on. Oh, no. That's wrong. I guess that's where it's got to be. Need to rectify that situation. Ah, yes. Yes, Taz. Yes, I am interested in all sorts of things to give away. In fact, I think I'm going to try a different game tonight after the Helpdesk. That's what I'm doing tonight, right? Yeah, Helpdesk. I think I'm doing Helpdesk. I don't know. What do you mean there's no soda? There's always soda, Aussie Bunny. Also, can't a guy eat? I would really like to be able to eat. I bet you I'm on host. Okay, good. Excellent. We're not actually we're not actually doing anything. Dreadits. I have no clue what a Dreadit is. I have no clue what that is, Aussie Bunny. This is, oh gosh, here we go already. Ooh, that actually looks cool. It's a ship with a hole in it. Oh my goodness. Why does that ship have a hole in it? I don't know. Kamuchi, you're nuts. That's all I have to say. Am I here? Am I live? I don't know. I see myself in the light of the console over there. There we go. I think that's right. My voice is not wrecked, T-Game. My voice is good to go. It sounds like a dream, actually. I don't know. I got myself some good sleep. Dora the Exploder! What's up? I sent you an email, good friend, with the KSP Science Fair projects in it. As you might have known, Nubius Maximus as well. Nubius, what's up? You've been doing okay? I haven't seen you streaming. Maybe I've just been sleeping when you've been streaming, or I've been streaming when you've been streaming. But both of those things, I don't even know. Jacob Worth, what's up? Mona Bobby, how's it going? Errol's here. Ragula Man. Remember you say DOS, and that highlights it in red for me. What else? Twitch, Nubius Maximus, yes. Artec, excellent. I just need something that like goes scroll. Yeah, Nubius, I just crossed 4K like on Wednesday, and I'm at 49 now. I've had 250 days this week so far. When I get 5K credits, I want you to build a ship to land me a house on Elu, Top Hat Dragon. I will do that. Hang on. What are you at? Check user, Top Hat Dragon. Let's see here. What are you at? Does that not work? Oh, I thought it was... What the heck, man? I thought it was check user. It's not check user. It's check. Maybe it's check user? I don't know. Check user. I don't even know what that means. Check user, Top Hat Dragon. Is that the command? That's not it either. I don't even know. What's going on? It's not check user. Maybe it's just check Top Hat Dragon. Alright, admin check. There we go. Viewer credits. 1861. Okay, you got a ways to go before you get a house on, what was it, Moho or Elu? Ah, why not both? Started a career with remote tech and fine print today, trying to save a Kerbal from orbit right now. Haha. Sweet. Oh my goodness. What should we do? We're going to do the, we're totally going to do Helpdesk is what we're going to do. And green screen Helpdesk 103 or whatever, because that looks terrible. You can actually see, when that lights up, you can actually see that a pop-up has come on my screen. That's hilarious. Hey, are there some people here? Tempest Dragon. No, Tempest Dragon was one of the winners. Who was it? Oh, SWAT Leader. I don't think SWAT Leader's here, is he? I've got some homework extra credit to pass out. Oh, SWAT Leader is here. I see SWAT Leader's name in my chat. SWAT Leader, calling SWAT Leader. Come in, SWAT Leader. Where you at, man? Triple digits. Yes, triple digits. You gone to the moon, Minimus. What next? Any suggestions? Have you docked, Porter John? Have you docked to craft together? Outlaw 99. What's going on? Go to a new planet. There are no new planets. There's only Zool. Go to I don't know where that is. Sorry, Regula man. SWAT Leader. Dude, there he is. Man, SWAT Leader, I saw. Well, I can't. Oh my gosh, I don't have the game up. Well, that's okay. Look, I can do this. What is this? Here's a link to the PNG. Why is that a Twitch link? That doesn't make any sense. Why is that a Twitch link? SWAT Leader, man. I got your homework submission. I did actually scroll back through my chat. This is a Twitch link for some reason. I don't understand what's going on with that. But SWAT Leader, dude, congratulations. I don't know why I don't have the link in there. That's a little weird. Could you link your homework so I can bring it up on the screen? You gotta head off to bed, dude. Convio, no worries. No worries, man. Take it easy, Convio. Love to see you stream. Guys, click on Convio's name. Give him a follow right quick. Go to an interesting planet. There aren't any of those. We gotta wait till the next release. I request you go to... Where? just go to a random planet. You just like want to go. Yeah, SWAT leader, if you could post it again. I thought I had it, but for some reason I've got a link to a Twitch TV thing. Then also, Brain Fried made it out there. I know Brain Fried made it. You need help building a submarine. That may be a little bit beyond the scope of Helpdesk, honestly. Let me see here. Let me bring this up. Ah, yes. Lichbane. Is Lichbane here? Yeah, welcome to Twitch, yo. Dark Viper. Twitch Convio. How did that... Oh, Ninja. That's what happened. If there's something strange in the neighborhood. Yes. Fat finger the keyboard. It's all good. Go to Gilly. You got a few Steam games to give a diff. Is there a way to make donations in here? Taz, you can certainly ask if anybody wants to trade. And I definitely have a Steam group. Now, there we go. Bam. Casper snuck in here? Where did Casper sneak in? Casper, your text is red. Your text is red, Casper. I will never see anything you say because your name is red and your text is red and I just don't see anything. I should go to Tylo. Alright, none of these are help desk questions. Murr, says Quetzy. Dude, Quetzy, what's up? How's it going? I still don't understand your Minecraft, dude. That doesn't even look like Minecraft to me. That doesn't even look like... I don't even know. It doesn't even look like Minecraft. It's like there's books on pedestals and there's like a teleporting machine or something that's not the portals and stuff. I don't even know. But guys, click on Quetzy's name. And say murr really loud, out loud. Like in real life, just say murr. That's how a cow goes. That's what the cow says. What does the cow say? Murr. That's what it is. I should go to Tylo. Alright. I would trade, but you already have KSP. No. We're doing, he's talking, he wants a copy of KSP, and he would be interesting to, there you go, a moo. There you go, a moo. Murr. Cows don't actually say moo, they say murr. As it turns out. That's a good one. Das, could you explain how to read the transfer window planner to set up a transfer? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a great help desk question. That is a great help desk question. How do you land on Drool? That's a troll question. Go try it. Let me know how that goes. Ah, yes. What do we do in help desk? You just ask questions and I just provide answers. Let me, while the game is loading, I'm going to pass out some extra credit. I had some people complete the extra credit successfully. So I'm going to hand out some extra credit. SWAT leader, did you get that other link in there? So we need a docking one. All right, excellent. I'm going to open up my help desk file over here. Man, that general those questions. Oh my gosh. Guys, watch the red text a little bit today in help desk. WD Harris Jr. did my first mooner encounter today. Thanks for your instruction. Also tried to make a small plane on the abandoned runway on the nearby island. Good times, W. Harris. Good job, man. Heck yeah. The stream group is invite only. That shouldn't be the case. I don't know how to do that. And SWAT leader sent it to me. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, SWAT leader. It scrolls so fast. Sometimes it's so bam, 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 bam. Look at all these people. I am not bald. I am definitely not bald. I could be bald. I could shave off. That's not technically bald. If you shave your head, are you called bald? I don't think you are. So here we go. We've got that one. All right, then we've got this one. SWAT leader, dude. Let me see. Where's my button? I need a button. Where's it at? Monitor capture. Ah, yes. That double chat. Dude, SWAT leader completed the homework. KSA boot camp training landing. Mooner Lander first contract. First contact, actually. And you've got the Mooner Lander Mark II, it looks like. It looks like you actually got the correct Mooner Lander. The Mooner Lander Mark II. SWAT leader. Dude, congratulations. Here are your 25 extra credit points. SWAT leader. I was just going to add him as soon as I saw it, but I figured I'd rather give you out a shout out on the channel because I do appreciate you completing the homework. There's your 25 extra credits. You can use those to buy tickets to places, to buy missions, I guess. It's going to take a lot of those. And you can use it to enter drawings whenever I do boot camp. I give away copies of the game. Yesterday we gave away 6 copies of the game. Donated by KSP Kamuchi and Sayong Mi, whose name is also Chris. What was this one? Oh, who was this? Who was this? Wait a second. Das, look, I made it almost to the moon for the first time. I ended up crashing and forgot to F5 for safety. No! Epic Studios, so close. Also, I'm confused. Why is your engine burning and your Kerbal is EVA'd? I am very confused as to what's happening in that picture. And then we also had this one here from Lichbane. I don't think Lichbane is here. Lichbane. Paging Lichbane. I don't see Lichbane. I don't see Lichbane. Giant to see if I do remember you. I remember all my viewers. Let's see, roughly. Especially the ones that cause trouble. So don't cause trouble. Never burn in EVA. Yeah, you know, that's like you slide off ladders unless you're at a 90-degree angle to the burn. And I swear I missed some questions already. I was trying to paste them in. I got one from Jacob Dog. And boot camp was great yesterday, Mona Bobby. Boot camp was great. Docking would be cool. Okay, so we need a docking one. So let me toss docking. Guys, I'm beginning to catalog the questions. If you have a question concerning Kerbal Space Program, SWAT Leader, again, congratulations. I need to fix the Steam group. Apparently. There was Jacob Dog. Yeah, docking 2 ships. Okay. What else? How do you land on Jewel? That's a troll question. Maybe if we have time, I'll crash something into Jewel for you. I think like a couple of releases ago, you could actually land on Jewel. And Fezzy was the first question in there. I'm going to do the questions in the order they came in. Sometimes I try to combine questions together into multiple things. Back to orange I go then. There you go, Casper. Thank you. Spaceplane Basics, says Quetzy. Quetzy, Spaceplanes Basics is generally a specific stream. So I do like an entire stream. You can't actually see me, but I'm looking at the camera. Hang on. There. Spaceplane Basic is actually a specific stream that I do, and I am going to be doing one this week for sure. I typically don't go over Spaceplane Basics in Helpdesk because I do an entire stream where I just talk about spaceplanes for 4 hours straight. And they're also up on YouTube. Das, you should go to Tylo. Trolly. Casper's here. Do you have any food to eat? No, all I have is a Dr. Pepper. Taz, send me a message on Twitch. Send me a message on Twitch, and I will totally get with you on that. There was SWAT leaders. Das, can you explain the Oberth effect? Can you explain it? Oberth effect. How does it work? Or do you want to say how to do it? Basically, the faster your ship is going, the more efficient your engine is. Roughly, the more realistically efficient your engine is. So it makes sense to be going faster whenever you burn. So what you can sometimes do is dive towards a gravity well. Seeing if there are any other questions. Go to the moon, okay. You dive towards a gravity well to increase your velocity. You trade your height, which is energy, for kinetic energy. Height is potential energy. Velocity is kinetic energy. And when you're going faster, you get more efficiency from your engines. That's the Oberth effect. Explained. Next question. Das, use my own craft. Oh my gosh, what is this? Stuck the landing on 2 legs. Well done, Biversity. Emmer, I'm doing well. Wonderful Waffle, what's shaking? Should I tag Dr. Pepper and have them watch Das? We tagged them left and right. Even Casper's tagged Dr. Pepper before. Das Drink, Outlaw, yes. Alright. Artec, my mod should be officers or whatever on the Steam group. I don't know if that'll give you all capabilities to edit it so it's not invite only, but you might have a look at that. It was great. Oh, what's the difference between bootcamp and Helpdesk? Bootcamp, I actually have a mission that I go through, and I teach you how to do the game from scratch. Helpdesk, I answer questions. There's a question from Nelly Gone. All right, guys, I'm about to put a chat beacon in and start answering these questions in the game. Das, you do have a night. Yeah, I have a night, Quetzy. I have a complete night where I do that. Let me do this. I can actually do a couple spaceplane things here, but I usually don't get too far in them at Helpdesk. Do you want to have a PM with the IP? Wait, what was that? I missed something. Skype. I want a PM with the IP of what? I just missed something. Giantess Eve, I will keep doing what I'm doing. Don't cause trouble or Das will remember you. TJ Cool says... Image Shack. Thanks for the help, Das. We made it, TJ Cool. I like the glasses on your Kerbal, by the way. And you've got a Dr. Pepper flag, dude. TJ Cool, did I already give you... I don't think I gave you credit for that yet, did I? Alright, I've caught up with chat. I'm going to add 25 to TJ Cool. TJ Cool, there we go. Alright, TJ Cool has 25 added. This key thing is going to get fixed tomorrow. I have a new camera and I have a new green screen. I should be good to go with that. Let's actually open the game and start answering questions. Chat beacon. Me, chat beacon. Like that. Okay, so let's close that down. And, okay, that's good. Fezzy already got credit for his. Okay. I didn't just do Fezzy. There was... Ah, yes. No plaque. Revoke the credit. Revoke the credit. Yay, bacon. Close. Let me open another game, and we will start answering some questions. I've got some great questions that have already been logged in the official question log. Whatever that is. That's a text file, by the way. Alright. What should I do it in? all those boats, all the boats are going to be too much lag in the old boot camp save, so we're going to move forward to the new boot camp save. That's what we're going to do. And I will do this. Check this out. I will extend the homework. I will extend the homework during Helpdesk today. I will extend the homework. So if you complete the homework, do we have it in the link right now? Homework. Homework. Download the KSA Mooner Trainer and get to the moon. Plant a flag with KSA plus the date and your screen name. It should actually be and your screen name. Commander Solo, you win a copy during boot camp. We gave them away yesterday. We're giving up in 2 weeks as well. Am I randomly picking questions? Yes, Jacob Dog. Well, I'm going to go over them in the order that they're asked. And sometimes if I get a couple good questions in, I actually will string them together into one sort of launch and that sort of stuff. So, folks. Oh, there you go. My DMP server doesn't already have any users. Can you fix it? Sundhog, send me a message. Let's definitely talk about that. I've already got a DMP server set up that I've been testing. I've already got a DMP server set up, but send me a message. Send me a message about that, and let's see what we can do. Send me a message. Randomly picking questions? Well then. Dude, Mater, what's up, man? What's up? Kobe as well. Folks, click on Mater's name. Time out. Scroll. 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 Folks. What? Oh, no, I missed. Don't follow. Call me Kobe. Click on Mater's name. Give old Mater a follow. Mater is another streamer. How much wood could I watch? I get that every Helpdesk. Every Helpdesk, I get that. Let's get a streaming thing. Steam or Twitch, Sundhog, either way, man. Either way. Click on Mater's name. Give Mater a follow. Another awesome KSP streamer. Mater, dude, I appreciate you. I do appreciate you, man. Thank you for what you do. And you totally need to click on Mater's name there. Nope, where was that at? That was EditCom. There was Mater right there. Click on Mater. Give him a follow. Go for it. Excellent. Outstanding. Let's answer some questions. Yes. Is the music okay? I actually messed some things around. Smoke 'em. I do mod showcase every Thursday. I do a different mod every Thursday. I learn it. Basically, I guess while I'm learning it, I kind of teach it as well. Or at least chat teaches it while I use my microphone to talk about it. It's kind of how that goes on Thursday. Let me save this. And save. Okay, cool. Done. Thank you, Sundhog. Thank you. I will have a look at that, man. I will have a look at that. Brain Fried! Brain Fried. Also, let's actually get into this game. Brain Fried. Brain Fried completed the homework. Brain Fried totally completed the homework. So let's open up the last boot camp save. There we go. If you missed boot camp yesterday, thank you. Okay, I got it, Sundhog. I got it. Brain Fried completed the homework. If you missed boot camp yesterday, I gave some homework. And I said, hey, if you're able to complete this homework, I'll give you 25 extra credits. That's basically 30 minutes of watching. 30 minutes of watching. I've got Brain Fried's image up on the screen, don't I? Where's it at? Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, incorrect. That's not it. Good night, Irene. Where is Brain Fried's link? I don't see it. I don't know where it is. Ah, here we go. Here we go. PG.html. Oh, geez, that's annoying. Okay, copied. Let's see if I can get it to work. Thank you, Cybertech, for the image viewer. There you go. Brain Fried. A lot of good Kerbals died. But Das Valdez got me to the moon and back, hopefully. You actually did make it back. Brain Fried. So let's add 25 to Brain Fried. There you go. Bing! Where can this engineer help with Helpdesk issues? Answer them in chat for sure. What altitude do you cut engines at? I'm attempting a moon landing. Don't cut your engines. Don't cut your engines, Epic Studios. Don't cut your engines. I do have hair, Mater. I totally do have hair. I absolutely positively do have hair. Epic Studio, I'll see if I can get a moon landing done for you. Das Bear Grylls, that's not right. That's like seeing Shimmy's ears, right? Alright, Brain Fried, congratulations. You earned 25 extra credits, and like I said, if you complete the homework, it doesn't matter what your skill level is. If you complete the homework, right there, download the craft, land it on the moon, put down a flag that has a plaque that says KSA, that has your screen name on it, and whatever else you'll want to put. I'll give you 25 extra credits. And mods, Artak and guys, if y'all could handle passing out the extra credit, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. So let's keep going here. Let's keep going. And I've got a couple questions. Oberth effect, I've already explained. Maybe we can demonstrate it. We will see. We will see. Scott Manley has a great video on the Oberth effect. If anybody wants to link up that video that Scott Manley did a couple releases ago on the Oberth effect, Scott does a great job of explaining it. Basically, the faster your craft is going, the more efficiency you'll get out of the engines. The more efficiency you'll get out, so it makes sense. Whoa, that was loud. To dive towards a gravity well, to get going faster. Halo Killer, I have a task. You made me an awesome video, which you can link up if you'd like to link it up. You made me an awesome video, Halo Killer, and I've got it on my list of things to do that I need to get that. I actually wanted to play it on my channel. I need to get it set up so I can play it on my channel as like an intro, starting the stream sort of thing, and that sort of stuff. Dude, Halo, thank you so much for doing that. Feel free to link up that awesome video you made, man. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for the donation as well. Another month, another subscription. Keep up your awesome work. You too, man. You too. Cybertech is here. Dude, Cybertech, I have a question for you, man. I need something. I need a thing here. Where's my engineer? I guess I don't have any parts in the engineer. There we go. I need a thing. Tell me what you think about this. Real protractor. Link it up right quick. Link it up. I'm going to install some stuff later. I can do that with an interplanetary transfer. Actually, I do need to do an interplanetary transfer. If you could give me a link to that right quick, that would be great. That would be great. I've got it somewhere. I think I already downloaded it, but I just want to make sure. Because I have a question about an interplanetary transfer. Actually, my next question regards an interplanetary transfer, and I would love to use the real program, the real protractor mod that you made, because that's amazing. That's an amazing little mod. And I also have a question. Cybertech. Excuse me. Ay. 3 copies of Insurgency. Nice. Tez, thank you. That's amazing of you. Thank you. All right, excellent. Thank you, Cybertech. So I have a question for you. Why did that not come up? That's annoying. Oh, no, I downloaded. Okay, good. All right. A docking-capable space shuttle ascent profile for space lane run-through. Kuljalmul. I'm going to do that later this week. That is a long kind of, let's see here. I don't understand what that means. I don't understand what that means. I mean, I'll answer the question. What's up with you and changing with KSP TV and other channels? I think what you were asking me about there, Adam, it has been answered. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. They already answered you. I didn't see that scroll by. Oh. Yeah, sometimes we host people. Sometimes I stream on KSP TV. We're just all over the place. We are just all over the place. All right. All right. What's up, Dakota John Ayers? Let's see what we've got. Alright, well now you've been like asked 10 times, so there you go. I don't know what the deal with that is, but the mods told you, man. What's up, Motorhead? Okay. So. Helpdesk. Am I even streaming the right place? I am. Okay, good. That's good. Dropbox, that's what it is. Final short. There you go, Halo Killer. Thank you for linking that up. Thank you for linking that up. Cybertech, I have a question for you, and then I'm going to answer my first Helpdesk question over here. Is it possible, or how hard is it, to make it so that I can move these things, right? I think it makes sense for these things to be in the middle of the screen where the nav ball is, because you've got no nav ball in the VAB. And so I kind of think that it makes sense for them to be in the middle. Maybe if they could be draggable windows, kind of like this one. I don't know if that's a huge deal or not a huge deal, man. But I know that they're collapsible right now. I don't know how hard it is to make them draggable so that I could move them over to the middle. Because I want to start showing my my keys in the VAB so I can start showing how to rotate things around, but so I don't have to move the keys back and forth. I wonder if it would be difficult to make these 2 windows draggable or repositionable, because it basically right now my keys will cover them up. You can't actually see it. You know which windows I'm talking about because the keys are covering them up. That would actually be very interesting. I don't know how big of a deal that would be, though. So anything, let's see here. Is staging trustworthy? Yes, staging is definitely trustworthy. Let's answer the first question here. Let me turn this down a little bit. We've got some docking. That DOS guy is derping around again. I think I'll watch him. Thanks, Drac. I appreciate it. No, Halo Killer. I did not need anything from you. I did not need anything from you. Your video is awesome. I appreciate you taking the time to do it. I appreciate you taking the time to do it. That's been put into text files, which means only one thing. Wait. That's been put into text files. That means that I can edit my text file and move it over. Is that what you're telling me? I can edit a config file and move it over? That may be what you're telling me, I think. That may be what you're telling me. Alright. Excellent. If that's the case, then I'm good to go, man. So let's see here. I got a couple questions. I got some trolley questions. And I got some regular questions. So from Fezzy asks, Das, could you please explain... Oh, you didn't say please. I just add that in. Oh, it means it's on your to-do. Oh, it's on your to-do text file. Okay, Cybertech, thank you. Outstanding, man. Thank you for that. I thought you meant it was like in a config file or something. But let's see here. Das, could you not please explain how to read the transfer window planner to set up a transfer? Absolutely, absolutely. We also got Jacob Dog. Das, I tried docking 2 other ships and it didn't work. Any suggestions on how to make it work? I can definitely do a docking here for you. Das, how do you land on Jewel from Kirby? Quetzy, help desk questions. Cool, spaceplane basics, please. And then we had another spaceplane question from Nellygon. And then we had Epic Studio Mark asking, what altitude do you cut the engines at? You're reattempting a moon landing. So let's see here what we've got. We have, and I did put a... the Valdez, nice. What does it crash all the time? Let's see if we can do a couple things here. We needed a docking, we needed some spaceplane questions, and then we needed a moon landing. So I think I can do all of those things together. Except for the moon landing. So let's go over to the spaceplane hangar. This is for Quetzy Nellygon. Quetzy and Nelly. What's going on? Jacob Dog, Doss's face. What? Cole, thank you for watching. Let's go over to the spaceplane hangar. I'm going to give you a very brief rundown. I do an entire stream on it, since we got a couple questions on spaceplanes. We've got a couple questions on spaceplanes. I will do a pretty quick rundown on it, right? I'll do a pretty quick rundown on it. I just want to make an encounter. You just want to make an encounter. So we got a couple things here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put together a very simple, very quick spaceplane, right? I'm going to put together my pod. We all know that we need some way to control the craft. I am also going to put together some jet fuel. Let's see here. That is not just jet fuel, but that should make a spaceplane for us. I can then put an engine on. This is going to be a very, very simple spaceplane, right? I will do a complete stream on spaceplanes. In fact, at the end of this stream, I can work on the... I can put a... Remember, brain fried, use the question thing. Face palming when you watch me mucking around with planes. No way, Quetzy. Look, we've got a couple things here. I wish I had a little short container of fuel, but this should probably work. So it's just a very... I know it's not the most exciting space plane, but I am going to do it like this. I am going to put those tanks like that. I am going to put... I wonder if I could do it with one of these. I bet you I could. Yeah, let's just make it a little bit bigger. I'll see if I can't do a spaceplane with this. Right? And then I'm going to put some wings on it. We all know that planes need wings. This is a Delta wing. I'm just slapping it together for now. That's fine. We'll slap a tail on it. Where's the Delta Deluxe winglet? There you go. We'll just slap a tail on it right quick. 2 tails. Seems legit. Maybe it's a little big. Actually, that one's too big. Let's use the other one, the winglet. There we go. That actually looks better from a spaceplane perspective. We're going to need RCS because you were asking me about docking, right? I guess I could have done the inline docking port. What's the weight on the inline docking port? 0.3? Not worth it. I wish this carried RCS fuel like the new ones do. That should really carry some RCS fuel. That would make me a happy camper. So we've got that put together. Let's slap the gear on it. And then we will go through what I'm doing here. There's the gear. Let's put a gear in the front with 1x symmetry. Ooh, that was 2x symmetry actually. Let's put a gear in the front for 1x symmetry. Let's put some gear in the back. C will make your gear stick correctly. That looks good. I'm just slapping the things on. And that may break my engine. So let's do this. Down to 1x symmetry. Flip it around. Angle snap. Nope. There you go. Alright, that looks a lot better. So, what have I slapped together here? These are the basics. Right now I just have a plane, right? This is just a plane. It's not going to go to space. Why? Because it only has the atmospheric breathing engine, the oxidizer breathing, or actually the air breathing engine, right? That's all that it's got right now. In fact, it doesn't have a way to breathe the air. We need to rectify that. We're going to need some intakes. Where's the structural intakes? There you go. These just look too cool. They really do look too cool. And I think we could actually put them on with 4x symmetry. Like that. So right now we just have a plane, right? And I'm going to go out and fly it for you. I'm going to go ahead and fly it for you. Keep it classy, Jacob Dog. Keep it classy. We've got these things good to go. We've just got a plane. The trick is I need to see if this plane is actually going to be stable. In order to see if the plane is going to be stable, I need to click on two things. I can click on my center of mass, which shows me the center of mass of that tank, and I'm going to click on my center of lift. So what I can see from what I've got on the screen right now, my center of lift is slightly behind my center of mass. Usually, that is a good thing. Usually that's a good thing. In fact, I think this plane would be pretty stable. The one thing that I might want to do here, is move this up a little bit. Here's the different things that occur. If you've got your center of lift too far back, like that, the plane, I don't have a plane, I need a Lego plane, folks. I'm going to go to the store and buy me some Lego planes. I don't have all my Legos here. This is a race car. This is a race car. If the center of lift is in the back, the race car is going to constantly want to pull down. The plane will want to constantly pull down like that, right? So this plane is going to constantly have this lever arm effect between the center of mass and the center of lift that is going to want to lever it forward to make it go down, right? If you've got your center of lift too far in front, like that, the opposite is going to occur. The plane is going to constantly want to nose up. And if your control surfaces plus your SAS can't overcome that nose upping, the plane will just constantly do backflips, basically. Totally do backflips. So that is not what you want to do. Again, this plane might be okay because it's got so much lift versus the drag, or versus the mass that it has. But if your center of lift is too far in front, your plane will try to constantly nose up. If your center of lift is too far in back, your plane will constantly try to nose down. If your center of lift is right here, you might think, Das, well, why wouldn't I just want my center of lift to be exactly on the center of mass? Well, the problem with that is that it makes the plane neutrally stable. Neutrally stable means not inherently stable. That means that it's not going to care what direction it goes in. That's going to mean that if you start to fly that plane, it is going to be flipping and flopping all over the place. It will fly, but every little bit of control input you put will make it go in a direction very kind of violently. So putting it right there isn't usually what you want. What you usually want in a space plane, or in a plane of any sort, is for the center of lift to be slightly behind the center of mass, like that. And it probably would have worked even further back, just like Mater was saying, dude. Just like Mater was saying. It's only helpful if you have a rear-wheel drive space plane. Nice, Joshua. So this is the way that I would want this to look, right? Now, I will point out, just because it looks like this doesn't mean you're good to go. If I take these wings off, and I put a little teeny tiny wing on, like this wing strake, right? Look at that. That right there, it looks like a bunny rabbit now. That right there, you're like, hey, Das, check it out. I've got my center of mass right in front of my center of lift. So this plane should work, right? No, this plane would probably not work. This plane would probably not work because it doesn't have enough lift. Every part in the game has a different lift rating. This wing strake has a lift rating of 0.75. The actual Delta wings that I was using has a lift rating of 2. So this, I think one thing that the game is really missing right now, it doesn't give you anything, any sort of indication that shows your lift versus the mass of your craft, because you have to have a certain amount of lift in order to keep this craft in the sky. So that's just a point. If you don't have enough lift overall total, the space plane is not going to work, right? It's not going to want to fly. So let's toss that. I saw some excellent things coming in through chat that I do need to add. I do need to add some control surfaces. So let's go over and add just some smaller control surfaces. Doesn't need to be anything too fancy. We'll just do some smaller control surfaces. Maybe we could do it like this just to make it look cool, right? Remember, control surfaces actually have lift. So the more control surfaces I add, is that the one that matches? The sixth time. So look, as I add those, the center of lift will actually go back. Watch, if I take this one off, you see how the center of lift moves forward? So keep in mind, you should probably get your craft all together, including the control surfaces, before you balance your center of lift. So that right there probably looks good. Let's see here. That means that bro won't lift. No, that does not mean what that means. Even coefficient lift, something would be helpful. Something else is helpful. Another great thing that Mater said in chat, right? Dude, Mater, thank you for hanging out with me as well. Folks, if you just came to the stream, you need to click on Mater's name and give him a follow. Another KSP streamer. Mater, do you actually stream anything else? You do some Minecraft, I know. You do some Minecraft. Do you stream anything else, man? But like Mater was saying, another thing to keep in mind here is that the center of mass is going to move as you use the craft. As you actually fly the craft. So see here, as I use fuel out of this, the center of mass is actually going to go backwards. In fact, if the tanks are completely empty, my center of lift is going to be right on my center of mass. Not the best for re-entering. This right here would be glider mode, right? This would be, say I've used all my fuel and I'm coming back in. If I have no fuel left in the craft, Minecraft TF2, dude, I should play some TF2 with you sometime. Mater, it's been so freaking long since I played TF2. I used to have so much fun playing that game. It's like the most numbers I have in my Steam account. TF2, that would be fun to play just a little bit with like viewers and Mater and that sort of stuff. We should do that sometimes. We should totally do that sometimes. So check this out. As I use this fuel up, it's going to move that center of lift. Sorry, the center of mass. The center of lift is going to stay the same. So you do need to keep in mind, when I am completely empty, what am I going to look like? Let me continue building this craft. It's not ready yet, and then I'll do a final tuning of it. You'd be down for that? We should totally do that sometimes. We should totally do that, man. We should just have like a platoon of people playing TF2. That would be good times. All right. What else do I need to talk about? I could talk about the, excuse me, the different engines. If you're making a plane that is for low altitude flight, I would recommend going with the basic jet engine. Like that, the basic jet engine gets better fuel economy and more thrust in lower altitudes, specifically under 10K. Under 10K. Let's see here. No, go out for it, dude. Go for it. Definitely help me out. I am not perfect. Sometimes I forget things, dude. Go for it. A drink. I need a drink. So, if you're doing a plane that is not meant to go into space, I would recommend going with the basic jet engine. Better fuel efficiency, more thrust at lower altitudes. Some of the boats I actually saw were using this turbojet engine. They should have been using the basic jet engines because they would have got more thrust. The turbojet engine, actually less efficiency and less thrust at low altitudes. However, it has a thrust curve such that it gets much more efficiency and much more thrust at higher speeds and higher altitudes. So, that is what we're going to do for the space planes. Everybody keeps saying SPST. Can we? I don't know how to fix that. How to fix the group. Oh my gosh, I need to do that. I don't know how to do that. There has to be some way to do that. I don't know how to do that, actually. So we're going to put that thing on there. The thing that we've missed are our orbital insertion engines. Can you put the engines on the wing? Wonderful Waffles, that is exactly what we're going to do. Cantab, what did Mona Bobby ask? I'm trying to keep up with chat in real time because we're getting relevant questions here. What's up, Wayne? I did not see the question. Mona Bobby, what I saw on the screen here, replace the wings for the smaller ones behind but above. Yeah, it's because those wings had a lot less lift. Less lift is what I was showing there. So this way, these have more lift, so the average center of lift is moving down. When it had less lift, it's because these were pulling it up. Anyways, what else do I need to do? I need to actually put engines on it. Let's see if this is, no, let's not see that yet. Let's actually put some engines on. I would love if there was some way, some way to better mount the engines out on the wings, but you can't really do it. I guess you could use the RCS containers. We could use the RCS containers. Let's see how that looks. Usually what I do here, right, let's take these off. We'll put them back on. Usually what I do here is I'll get one of these little teeny tiny cubic octo struts, and I'll put it on the trailing edge of the wing like that in 2x symmetry. And again, this is a very simple space plane, guys. And I would put 2 of these little engines. You actually need the rocket engines on there. But oftentimes I feel like that ends up not looking very well. There's not really very much that you can do to make this look awesome. Simply because, look, like even if I do this, right? I can't even get that to stick, can I? That clipping. There we go. Okay, I can just do it with 1x symmetry. There. See, no matter what, when you do the octo struts, they look ugly. Mater, is there any way that you can do better with this? Because this always looks ugly to me. There's not really a way for me to make it look pretty. So what I was thinking I could do, instead of doing the little cubic octo struts, I would go ahead and put one of these little RCS tanks on. I really wish that Squad would edit the config file, because I would really just like to use one of these tanks that actually holds fuel. Where is it at? This one. But this one will not surface attach. It will only actually or node attach. Did you say the octo strut is my friend? What did Mater say? Part clipping is your friend. Submit to the part clipping, says Mater. See, that one won't actually surface attach, while this one here will actually surface attach. So I could bring this over to the trailing edge of the wing, and I could put that on in 2x symmetry like that, and I could then do things to make this pretty like that and like that. Nope, it's the 2x clipping thing. So there we go. We'll do that. Then we'll put this on like this in 2x symmetry, and it should work fine, right? Yeah, and then I have like a little kind of engine pod, but it's the fuel tank, the one that actually folds fuel tank, is just not, you know, working, right? You clip an Oscar B or a probe-sized mono tank. Yep, there you go, Mater. That's exact. I think that actually looks cool, right? It looks kind of aerodynamic. It's right there at the backs of the wheels. I mean, I really think that looks cool. Me and Mater are on the same page there. Me and Mater are totally on the same page. Let's see here. We've got that octo strut, which I don't need anymore. The last thing, we would totally need some fuel lines. So we should be able to put this back. It does clip. That's actually not great looking, honestly. That's not great looking. Shucks. Das is less sad. We could always do it like this to kind of change the profile of the wing. Even that doesn't look great. We don't even need those control surfaces, right? I think we'll just go with these control surfaces and see how it looks. We've got a teeny tiny bit of clipping there, but it should be okay. It should be okay. After you've joined the group, that's weird. Jacob Dog, that's a good question. From a time perspective, space planes are more expensive in terms of your time, but from a cost perspective, they are less expensive because you can consistently recover 100%. Put them missile style under the wings. Use the half control surface, Das. Use the half control surface. Let me see which one that was. Guys, I am trying to read chat, but I'm currently answering a question. I'm answering a question from Quetzi and others about space planes. See, none of those would work. That's a big one, though. That's the tilted one. The half control surface is going to be too long. See, none of these things are really what I want. Ziggy, I mean, just what we were talking about there. 30% functionality, 70% fashion. I'm not going to place the engines under the wings because that would put... Actually, that's a great thing to talk about. I'm not going to put the engines under the wings because I want those engines thrusting against the center of mass. I want the engines thrusting against the center of mass. So I do not want to put them under the wings. You know what I could do here? I could fashion this up a little bit and put these on there. Come on. There we go. And then that. And then, see, that actually makes them stick off the back. Maybe the bigger ones will work now. Let's see. L12. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually not bad. We could put them a little further out, right, and then it would work. Then we have a recipe for success. Look. Such fashion. Well, I'm not really happy with it. So anyways, somebody was asking, does it make more sense to have a space plane or to use a rocket? And I was in the middle of answering, from a time perspective, planes take a lot more time. Some people think they're more fun and enjoyable and that sort of stuff. That's, your mileage may vary, whatever you want to do there. But from a cost perspective, the space plane, I think, will always be more cost effective. However, the payloads are kind of limited. The last thing I was going to say, I'm going to need some fuel lines on here. Space plane would be more efficient because you can recover the entire plane. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. That is what I was trying to say. So now we've got little fuel lines that aren't too ugly. Anything else? What else did I miss on this space plane? Let's go take her for a spin. And see if it works. Let's check the center of lift versus center of mass right quick. Ah, that's not going to be a great thing. The plane's going to constantly want to nose up because of that extra weight we put there. Is there any weight we could put in the front? Nice. Wait a second. Let me look at that right quick. That one looks amazing, Mater. That actually... Oh, and you're like clipping the same sort of stuff, kind of the same way that I'm doing it here. Nice. Here, let me bring that up on the screen right quick. Dude, Mater, thank you for sharing that. Let me bring that up on the screen. Look at this. This one right here is a wing that Mater made me take off my plane. That actually looks really cool, dude. It looks like it's got the science drop tanks under the bottom, like some sort of engine wing thingies. Is that a probe core under there, too? RCS thrusters. Yeah, dude, Mater. That looks awesome. Part clipping is apparently your friend. Okay, there we go. 2x symmetry. That is empty. How is this going to look when this tank is full? And I could put some more non-fuel weight in the front to balance off those engines. That would honestly probably work just fine. That would honestly probably work just fine. You've been losing Vens for a couple weeks now. Vens. You're right. We don't need nearly this much monoprop. We could have half tanks of monoprop back there. Or we could just put 20 monoprop in. That is a great idea because we do not need that much monoprop. Good eye. Good eye there. Who said that? Zenix said that. And Jackal. Good job, guys. Yeah, that is actually a great idea. And we don't have power generation. We're going to need that. Yeah, now we can move our center of lift up a little bit. I really want it to be able to glide. I really want to give in to the ways of the clipping. No, it makes my craft explode. I am still not going to clip. I'm not going to clip because especially when you do things like undock and stuff like that, there's all sorts of problems that I have. Question, I'm new to flying planes, but I don't quite how to balance thrust, lift, mass, etc. Goldie, that's what we've been talking about the entire time. We've got the thrust here. The important thing with the thrust is that it needs to thrust directly against the center of mass. RCS Build Aid can help you with that. You can see right now that we're going to have a tiny bit of rotation. 1.4 kilonewtons. 1.4 kilonewtons. We could balance that out by putting a generator up here. Like this. Just one. That would probably look better if it was underneath the plane. How's that looking? That means we're going to rotate around the top, and when I take this off, we're going to rotate around the bottom. Oh no, that actually makes it worse. We've got too much weight on the top. That's good, because then I can just clip a generator into the bottom down here. Like that. That actually looks really cool. So with the thrust, I'm using RCS Build Aid. It's in engine mode, and it's showing me that my thrust is balanced against my center of mass because I have a barely 0.33 kilonewton torque that's occurring there. Torque that's occurring because the engines are slightly off the center of mass. I wouldn't worry about it though. 0.334, our pod can definitely overcome that, especially since we have these over here. So what did I look at there? My pod has 10 kilonewtons of reaction wheel. You see it right there. And then the other ones that I added have 5 each, don't they? Yeah, so I've got a total of 20 kilonewtons of reaction control, which should be good. I think the last thing I need here is a docking port. I don't have a particularly good-looking docking port. So I'm actually just going to go with a small refueling port here. Let's see how that looks. It would be great to get that small refueling port against the center of mass. Somewhere close to the center of mass at least, so that looks good. That looks good. Where's the Dr. Pepper? Don't have it right now. Professor M, what's going on? What do you need to write on the plaque? Your name and Kerbal Space Academy. Have my craft in the background. Have your Kerbal out there. Put your name and Kerbal Space... KSA. KSA. Alright, so that looks good so far. We've got power generation. We've got docking so that we can refuel. Matt, dude, thank you for adding me to the friends list over there. I appreciate it. Let's see here. What else do we have? Do we have anything else? What else do I need? The help desk is open, answering viewer KSP questions live. Placing engines on top of the wing so all four would be pushing against the center of mass. We're close enough, Wonderful Waffle. We're close enough because 0.763, that's not that big of a deal in terms of being off-centered. Is there anything I could do? I will put a dorsal battery back here just because I like it. That's not going to change the center of mass, though. Wow, that clipping. Look at that. That's not touching particularly correctly. Weird. Used to seeing that. Huh. Oh, well, that's okay. Remove his oxidizer. Jackal, that's a great idea as well. We could remove a bit of oxidizer because we're not going to need that much oxidizer on the plane. That's a great thing. The trick is, I will, dude, I will. Mater, I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. Have the build for that Rafflecopter. You can totally download it. You can totally download it. You can totally download it. And I'm trying to keep up with the questions, guys, but they're coming fast and furious, and I'm answering a question concerning space planes. Learned all his troll skills. How the circle and arrows work. Sure, I can. I can. I'm in engine mode right now. You can see the thrust vectors of my engines. That's the yellow. That is the force that my engines will be applying. You can see the center of mass, the yellow ball in the middle. What it does, what RCS Build Aid does, it shows me that my thrust of my engines is not exactly against my center of mass. And what that's going to cause the plane to tilt about a lever arm. So we've got a center of mass that's right here. Just for exaggeration purposes, we've got a thrust that's coming off up here, right? Like this, it's doing a thrust up there. And when we do that, we have a lever arm between there. When I've got a lever arm, it's actually going to lever me around. It's going to make the plane want to tilt down. That's what the red arrow is showing me. You see how that red arrow is showing a rotation in that direction? Just like that, right? What I can do, if I moved it down, then it would rotate up, because I still have a lever arm between here and here, right? I've got that lever arm that's making me rotate like that. The last thing, if I can get it exactly on here, then I won't have a lever arm. When I push, when this thrust is applied to the center of mass, you like that fist, it's the center of mass. When I push directly against the center of mass, I won't have any rotation. I will just push it in a straight line. That's what RCS build aid is telling me. I can also look here, like, look, let me see if I can't do an extreme demonstration for you. If we were to put a ton of mass up there, we would have a ton of rotation. So you see how that center of mass moved way up? And now I've got a ton of rotation. I've actually got 26 kilonewtons of force, of rotational force there. It is not likely that my plane would be able to overcome 26 kilonewtons of force, because the pod has 10 kilonewtons of reaction force, reaction torque, and my other two things that have 5 each, I've got 20. This is telling me it's going to rotate with 26. 26 is greater than 20, so the unbalanced craft will overcome the ability for the SAS to damp it out. Not damp it out, really, but to overcome it, to counteract it. So I think we'll be good to go, but normally a command pod torque, yes, that's what I just talked about. Excellent. Do you like that fist? It's the center of mass. It's a nice, firm center of mass. Oh, my goodness. So anyways, this plane is looking good so far. The plane is looking good. I think it's going to take off. The last thing I should probably talk about here, since we're just doing it in the VAB, sometimes, if you put your landing gear too far behind the center of mass, actually I wanted this one. If you put your landing gear too far behind the center of mass, you would not be able to actually rotate the craft off the runway. Gage, 123456, thanks for the follow, Gage. I appreciate you. Welcome to Kerbal Helpdesk. I am Das Valdez, answering your questions. If the wheels are too far behind the center of mass, I may not be able to actually rotate up. It's kilonewton meters. What did I just say? Tribe rules. Oh. Kilonewton meters. Sorry, tribe. Kilonewton meters. Kilonewton meters. You're right. When I talk about science, I should get my units correctly. Das Fist have its own gravitational pull. You guys are right. Kilonewton meters. My bad. If the landing gear are too far behind the center of mass, the craft may not be able to rotate up. It's like a wheelbarrow effect, right? Imagine where your wheelbarrow, where the wheel is like way in the front and the mass is back there at your arms, and you take more force to actually lift it up. Damon man, thanks for the follow, man. If you put the mass in the wheelbarrow actually up over the wheel, it's easier for you to lift up, because again, you have more of a lever arm to lift up. James Cool, 11111, thanks for the follow, man. We should be doing okay here, because these gear are actually pretty close to that center of mass. I've got power generation, check. I don't have RCS control. I need to test some RCS control on here. So let's do that right quick. I'm going to make it super simple. A lot of times people overbuild their RCS, and I am just going to put my RCS right there on the center of mass. In fact, I'm going to go for the Cheaty McCheaterson part clipping RCS. Let's see here. Put that right there. Is this full? Let's actually half it. Oh, it's going to be close enough. It's going to be close enough. I'll do an RCS build aid thing in detail later. Oh, and this would be better if we did it like this. You can actually hold down left shift. You can click on the craft to grab the entire craft. You can press Q or E to rotate it. And when you do that, you can actually use 2x symmetry along the main axis of the spaceplane hangar. Now when I put these on with 2x symmetry, I get one on either side. Oh, right in the docking port. Oh, I won't be able to do that. Okay, because the docking port's also on the center of mass. So now I'll put them on like that and like that on either side of the docking port. There we go. That should be good. That should be good. Dust clipping, who are you? Mater, I actually do clip sometimes. I actually do clip the parts sometimes. And the docking port's going to be over there. Drat. Huh. I like to have the docking port on the center of mass. Well, I could just overbuild the RCS then. This is definitely overbuilding the RCS for this craft, but I'm just going to do it. There we go. Is it going to be able to dock? That's actually not going to be able to dock now. Shucks. Shucks. So we will just spread them out a little bit. I'm going to move this. I want them equidistant, right? I'm going to move this, and I'm just eyeballing it. I want them to be equidistant to free up that docking port. Dude, Mr. Fizzy Drinks, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. And that right there should be good. Those are not the prettiest. Those are not the prettiest way to do those in the world. Let's see here. There we go. That'll probably be a little bit prettier. And I would probably want those inboard for fashion's sake. I mean, it's not great. There really needs to be a 3-axis RCS port in the game. There really does need to be a 3-axis RCS port in the game. But we should be good. Emo Girl, take it easy. Take it easy. Laser Razor, welcome back. You're B2. I'm back with good night sleeps. I am really answering questions. I am answering questions here. This will work. Yeah, that will work, Jackal. You can put them on top of each other like that. I won't do it for fashion's sake. Sarian, I'm going to have to worry more about cheaty clipping. I'm going to have to worry more about this cheating clipping. It's going to make a huge problem being able to clip those parts like that. Let's see here. Fully answer the questions. Yeah, guys, I am answering the questions. I am answering the questions fully. Fully. So chill out just a little bit. It takes a while. It's not cheaty, but it causes problems with the physics engine. It causes problems with the physics engine that the physics engine cannot handle yet. It is not a good idea. Let's see here. I believe. I think you can clip a lot of the times, but sometimes the clipping will cause problems with the physics engine. My mag is squirrelier than discount at the Fake Learn Festival. Alright, let's see what we've got here. I'm going to do this KSA Helpdesk Spaceplane. That's what we're going to call it. Let's save it. Let's do this. That looks good. Let's fly it. Let's just see how it goes. Oh, no. It's just in the VAB, Sarian. It's going to make it easier to clip things in the VAB, which is going to potentially, I think, my gut tells me, it's going to cause me more problems with the physics engine. Because you saw yesterday, like when my Orion, I had the parts clipped together on the Orion craft, and it exploded and crashed the game. They were clipped together when I did the decouple. I would rather have the VAB not allowing me to do that thing, because I don't want my things to crash. 2 arc thrusters in a 45-degree angle. 45-degree angle. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Putting RCS on the wingtips gives you 3-way. Yes, but that wouldn't be against the center of mass. Let's just go ahead and, let's see here. We have lights, right? Yeah, we have lights. Good. We do have lights. Alright, and I'm going to put on the brakes. I'm going to choose a cadet. Actually, this was Quetsy's question. This was totally Quetsy's question, so let's put Quetsy in there. That's what I should do during Helpdesk. I should put the user who asked the question. Crew roster, create Kerbal, Quetsy Kerman. Dude, good roll, Quetsy. Not very stupid. Not very stupid. And really courageous. Well done, good sir. Add you to the pod. Alright, did I miss anything else? I don't think I missed anything else. I don't think I missed anything else. Yeah, Matt, dude, I totally agree. It's a balance. There's some clipping that's okay, like I've used clipping on my interplanetary pusher stages and that sort of stuff, and there's some clipping that will cause your game to crash and will cause your craft to randomly explode and that sort of stuff. It all comes down to experience with it and just being smart, not clipping like crazy. Alright, let's go to the daytime here. F5 for safety. Quetsy Kerman in the craft. Let's go ahead and... There we go. And I don't actually think I have anything up there in orbit to dock with. But let's see if we can get the spaceplane to orbit. I'm going to throttle up. Oh, I didn't put the... Yeah, I didn't put the... Shucks, the action groups in. Action groups are a very important part of spaceplanes. So I'm actually going to go ahead and recover this. Action groups are absolutely important to spaceplanes. So I'm going to recover that craft. I recovered it so I wouldn't have to remake Quetsy. There we go. And then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click on the action groups. If you don't know how to do that, you click on the hammer and sickle, hammer and wrench up there. And you can click on a custom 1, custom 2, custom 3. That maps to your keyboard, your top row numbers on your keyboard. What I'm going to do is set up 3 action groups. I'm going to toggle the engine with that one. Actually, no, I don't like toggling. I'm actually going to activate the engine with action group 1 and shut down those engines. Custom 2 will be all in, activate the turbojet, and activate the little Rockomaxes. And then Custom 3 is going to be rocket power only. Shut down engine, and activate the Rockomaxes. Activate the Rockomaxes. 4, I usually do toggle intakes. So I will do toggle intakes there. And, oh, come on. And toggle intakes there. 5 I probably don't need, really. Gear I don't need. I can't really think of any other action groups that would be hugely important to me here. I can't really think of anything else. Click on the hammer and sickle. No, it's just what I think every time I see that. I'm like, click on the hammer and sickle. Interplanetary rescue tutorial. I will do that. I will do that. Sounds like a good plan. Let's save it. We've got, I think, those things. Toggle and activate. Toggle turns it on and off, on and off. Activate, hard turns it on, or hard turns it off. Toggling, I really believe, I usually like to go for the hard mode with the engines, because look at this, the way I've got it set up right now, between 1, 2, and 3, without thinking emergency situations, I can press a button, and I know exactly what the state of my engines are, right? If I press 1, I know I'm turbojets only. If I press 2, I know all my engines are on. If I press 3, I know only my rockets are on, right? If you put them in there with toggle mode, that's because I've got them set up with activate and shut down. If I press that button, I know that engine's going to be on, no doubt about it. Some people like to put them on toggles. In fact, a lot of my other types of non-spaceplane craft, I'll actually put them on toggles. When you press toggle, toggle will actually toggle it from its whatever state it's in to its opposite state. So it'll go from on to off or off to on. However, the game doesn't really give you good feedback as to what happens, right? What happens when you press that. And so I kind of feel sometimes when I toggle things, I don't know if the engine's on or off. I don't know if the intakes are open or closed, that sort of stuff. So that's why I go with the hard. When I press 1, I know that the only thing that's going to be active is going to be the turbojet. And if the Rockomaxes are on, they'll get turned off. When I press 2, I'll know what's happening. When I press 3, I'll know what's going to happen. Now, I saw the question on the intakes. Toggling the intakes, shut down your rockets in Custom 1. Yes, I did. Toggling the intakes actually decreases the amount of drag they have. So let me show you. I can show you that one out of the runway. And we'll put Quetzy in there, dude. Quetzy, you're here. Folks, click on Quetzy's name. Give him a follow. Another awesome streamer. Playing some crazy Minecraft that I almost don't even recognize. Also streaming some Kerbal Space Program. Wow, I need a drink for a second. So, it looks like we're good to go with this design. I wish these were a little bit more tucked in. Thank you for following, Cole. I appreciate you. We could have like hidden them under the intakes here or something. That would have been a thing we could do. But let's go ahead and put the parts on. That's Jeb. We don't want Jeb in there. We want Quetzy Kerman in there. Got it. Quetzy Kerman add. Okay, excellent. There you go. And let's go see how this works. Visual representation of your action groups. I wish, dude, Halo Killer, I wish you could put a screen print in there and you could type in, and every time you hit that action group, it would tell you what happened. It would tell you what happened, like a text command or something. I think we've got that. Maybe DOS can answer. Does closing the intakes have an impact on stock aerodynamics? It does. Let me show you. Right now, these intakes are open. What do they say? Drag 0, because we're not actually going. That's very interesting. Apparently, closing the intake increases the drag to 0.2. Is that backwards? Right now, they say they have no drag. And if I close the intake, it says their drag is 0.2. I don't think that's going to work. Let's see what we've got here. Let's just fly it. I'm going to throttle up, panel lock, SAS engage, and see if I can, maybe that drag's going to increase as we go. So we are good to go. Quetzy Kerman is on the runway. Let's go ahead. Brakes are engaged. Activate that main jet engine. I pressed 1. We're going to let it spool up. See how the jet engine spools up and gives us more and more thrust. Whenever we feel like it's spooled up, we will go ahead and disengage the brakes. That is going to let us start to go down the runway. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to turn that off for now. We're getting a good rate of speed here going down the runway. It's looking good. Let's see if I can't start to pull up. I can. So I was able to rotate off the runway just fine. I can then press G. That is actually going to fix me there. Whoa, buddy. Ah, so you can see. Look at this. All right. We're flying like this. Do you see what's happening to the craft right now? It's actually trying to go down. Because that center of lift was behind the center of mass, the craft is constantly trying to nose down. In fact, I don't have a lot of control authority to pull up. I need some canards or something on this thing. It'll be fine, though. It'll be fine. So look at what's happening here. There's a couple things you can see. Remember, whoa! Whoa. Oh my gosh. The craft is constantly trying to rotate forward because the center of lift was back here and the center of mass was slightly in front of it, remember. So you can see that on the screen in a couple ways. Number one, I can see that the craft is slowly tilting down. Number two, I can see that it's giving it tons and tons of pitch. Do you see that pitch authority it's trying to give? It's actually using half of our pitch authority to try and counteract the lift in the back of the craft. The lift in the back of the craft, and maybe the engine imbalance as well. It's okay though, we're able to deal with it. We're able to deal with it. It makes sense for drag to increase whenever you close them. Smartaslav, it doesn't actually work that way. Now our drag is 0.22, and watch. If I close them, my engine's going to flame out, but it'll be okay. If I close them, my drag goes down to 0.20. If I open them, so I think that the drag is being shown based on the airspeed. The higher the airspeed, the more drag that is. And so when you get up higher, if you close the intakes, you'll have dress drag. A lot of people, myself included, will totally say that I don't really notice a huge difference. Right? I just don't notice a huge difference in the performance of the plane. Maybe it's when you have more intakes, or maybe it's when you have larger planes, or planes that are more on the edge, or something like that. But I think I just put it in there to demonstrate that it can be done. I just put it in there to demonstrate it could be done. I am in Flex flying to space. In fact, now that we're using some of the fuel, it seems like I have a little bit more control authority. However, I think that I would want a little bit more fuel in this craft. Or sorry, a little bit more lift in this craft. That's where I was wondering the same thing. No worries, guys, no worries. Let me see if while I'm doing this ascent, I can get a couple questions answered here. Das, is there any reasoning behind the lift rating? Yes, the higher the number, the more lift you get. I buy shirts on eBay. The higher the number, the more lift rating, the more lift you can get. Drax says, Das, in the stock game, toggling the intakes does not actually matter. I think it does matter. It just is not very noticeable. It probably does make a very, very teeny tiny amount of difference. Like you said, it doesn't matter much at all. Yeah, I agree with that. It doesn't matter much at all. It's like not noticeable. Not noticeable. Let's see here. Das, drag is increased with flaps closed, and the intake, less drag will open with the airflow. Actually, it was backwards, guys. Smartaslav and Faceball, we just weren't moving, so it wasn't saying they were having any drag, because it looks like the drag is calculated based on the speed, the airflow past the intake. So now that we're going high, our drag is actually, yeah, 0.69. If I were to close them, they would actually have less drag now. So it's about time for me to start leveling off. We don't have enough intake hair here. I borked that. I am out of intake hair already. That's not great. Are these open? Yes. Are these open? Yes. Alright. I climbed too high and fast. I was answering questions. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and level off, because I am going to need to continue using this engine to get myself some thrust here. Any other questions? Why the Mark 1 inline cockpit has no windows in IVA? I don't know, Jackal. I don't know. Off topic, I noticed the delay between chat is shorter and the quality of streams. I have not upgraded. I have not upgraded today. Alright, now we're diving quite a bit. I actually wanted to get some more air in my intakes. Ooh, I'm going to need to pull up. There we go. Come on. I need to start flying up. It's like pretty difficult to fly a good profile in a space plane while answering chat. But I should be okay here. Yeah, if I hadn't borked that, our oxidizer versus liquid fuel mix would have been perfect. Now I'm climbing again. That's what I wanted to see. Let's see if I can maintain 54, 53, 52. Let me actually use Alt W here to pitch up a little bit. Whoa. Isn't that it? Alt W? Alt S. That's going to make me start diving, and I don't want to do that. Basically, with a space plane, I'm trying to spend as much time here at the border of my intake air to get as much speed as possible. What you do, you basically go up until you start to run out of air. I need to go ahead and pitch up some more. Wow, it's difficult to do this at the same time. I was hoping I could just trim it in, but I didn't trim it good enough. I didn't trim it well enough, it looks like. And you can hear the engine starting to spool down. You can actually hear the engine starting to spool down. And usually, my rule of thumb for just really basic entry-level space planes is if I can get 1,600 meters per second of velocity. If I can get 1,600 meters per second of velocity before I have to kick in the engines, that is good. It looks like I could use some more intakes. Let me see if I got anything. This is my favorite game. Stream is doing good. I got that one. Okay, I think I answered all those questions. I really did miss a lot of questions, guys. I really did miss a lot of questions. Alt W and Alt S, paper fake. That is trim. I was trying to trim the engines out. This is very important. When flying the space planes, this is very important. So I'm going to actually pause the chiptunes for a second. Listen to your engine. Listen to your engine. And you can hear it when it's about to start flaming out. You hear it spooling down. It's like... it's getting lower and lower. Sort of deal. I'm still accelerating, though. I'm still accelerating. It's very important to listen to the engine. The other thing you can do... is you can look at it. See how the thrust is starting to die out? You'll hear it start to whine and whistle. You'll hear it start to whine and whistle whenever it's about to flame out. So you listen to it. And I'm going to keep listening until y'all can hear it. We've used quite a bit of liquid fuel there. We used too much liquid fuel. Did y'all see this up here? So we could take out a little bit more oxidizer. What are those? They're X31, Turtle Beach X31s. Should you make a design that can go to a faraway planet? Absolutely. Absolutely you can do that. Can you go to a different planet? Yes, Diamond. There are lots of planets. Do the jet engines get less efficient? They start to lose thrust. Do a drone build? I don't understand that question. That's not really a question. Do a drone build? Yes, you can definitely build a drone in KSP. And I really tried to stick to oh, look at us. There we go. Did you hear it start to whistle out? I can actually throttle down. There we go. I was answering chat. And it all comes down to, am I still increasing? Am I still increasing? It's a little ridiculous that I'm still using the, there we go. We're still actually getting thrust. You can throttle down to relight, then throttle back up again. And I'm beginning to lose this, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to turn on my rockets and go full thrust. It would be great. Can I... There you go. I'm just getting a little bit of thrust out of these, which is fine. And we should be good here. Am I still getting thrust? Yeah, I'm still getting thrust. Can I get more thrust? Without flaming out. So now I'm manually thrust limiting the engine. I want my rockets at full thrust, but I want my plane engine to be at less than full thrust. What's my Apple looking like? Nice. That's what I want. There we go. That's what we want to look at. See right there? I'm going to get that up to about 70 or 80. Looks like my jet engine flamed out. There we go. That's what we wanted. Excellent. So now we're great. We're 87 by 21. We're rising. We can actually use those engines to... the engine... Oh, Mater, that's a great point as well. That is a great point as well. Wait, did Slim come in? Where was Slim? It's so hard while I'm doing this. Let me go back to this mode. Is there anything? Can I just maintain this using this? Nope. It looks like no matter what, it's not a... Sometimes you can actually get enough thrust out of your engine to maintain your orbital velocity. I'm still going to have to burn a little bit here. Yeah, that just keeps flaming out. What is this? This is almost no throttle. But see how we're losing apoaps? I'm going to have to burn the jets a little bit more to pop up out of this. It's just that my rate of climb wasn't really high enough. That's going to be okay, though. We still have 1,000 meters per second. There we go. So this way I'm just using a teeny tiny bit of jet fuel, and I'm using a teeny tiny bit of rocket fuel to make my apoaps increase. I'm keeping that orbital velocity from dropping too much. That's cool. And again, this is not the most efficient thing. Pokemon, I agree with what you said, man. If you could assign thrust limits to action groups, that would be amazing. That would be so amazing. That would be so amazing. Das, what did you just do with the thrust limiting work on both engines? It does, Monobobby, it does. It does. And then Mater had a great point. Mater said that if you had 2 engines on this, one may or may not flame out before the other one and put you into a spin, which is something you don't want to happen. So that is something you got to look out for. We're using almost no fuel. Look at this. We're using almost no fuel. And the main jet engine has flamed out. So let's just go rockets only mode and let's set this up correctly. Let's go ahead and burn until we get about an 80k apoaps here, and we should be good. Again, not the most efficient spaceplane flight, guys. There are people a lot better at flying these spaceplanes than me, but I'm trying to read the chat while I do it. I'm trying to read the chat while I do it. So we got into orbit on the first try. We knew that on the bouncing by the numbers, right? That plane was going to make it, and I can just go ahead and set a maneuver node there to circularize. There we go. 90 by 80. That's a little more circular than I want. 79 by 79, that's fine. And then I can add an alarm to wake me up before I go. Oh, we're still dropping because we're in the upper atmosphere. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, did I miss any other questions? Earthworm Slim! Dude! Have some chiptunes. We totally need to click on Earthworm Slim's name. Where is he at? Where's the last thing he said? Earthworm Slim, oh my gosh, dude, I've missed you. I've been streaming late and weird times and stuff. Folks, click on Slim's name and toss him a follow because he is awesome. He is totally awesome. Been doing RoboCraft Academy, which I think is really cool. That's interesting. Oh, it's because my periaps went down underneath. That's okay, whatever. I'm just letting the plane coast right now. We have enough fuel to finish it off. Totally click or assign the locking of fuel tanks. That would be huge too. That would be huge too. What else do we have? I have totally lost track of chat, guys. I do need to drink. I agree. Monobobby, I was thrust limiting the jet engine trying to keep it lit so I could get a little bit of thrust out of it while the rockets went. If you do this with dual, you need to cut. Yeah, you gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. Throttle down so that they don't die. Click on Slim's name right there. What's up, Slim? Oh my gosh. Apoaps is 78, that's fine. Can I build one? Can I build one what? Goldie, I don't understand. Sorry, Praveen. Can I build one what? I don't know what you want me to build. One what? Yeah, Drek, that's what I was trying to do. That's why I was throttling it down. The drone, okay. Everybody's asking about the drones. Okay, make a design of a plane that can get to a faraway planet. This one can. This one definitely can. In fact, this plane, as it sits right now, could do a transfer to Duna just barely. Just barely. And what I'm going to do here is put a space station up. You landed on the moon for the first time. Good job! Dude, Epic Studios, Mark, you were trying last night. Congratulations on successfully getting to the moon, man. Good job. Good job. What I'm going to do after I circularize here, I'm going to put a space station up, and then I'm going to answer the question about docking. Jacob Dog and Porter John both asked about docking, so now that I've got the spaceman up here, I'm going to put something up into orbit so that I can refuel it, and then I'm going to do an interplanetary transfer with it. That's what we're going to do, guys. That's what we're going to do. And then maybe we'll build a drone as well. I don't know. Maybe I don't understand. What sort of drone are you guys asking about? What sort of drone are you asking about? That's what I don't really understand right now. Das man, you look like you have healthy teeth. Teeth for how much Dr. Pepper you drink. Dude, Senior Mole, I brush my teeth like crazy. I use all sorts of, I use the, scope all the time. I floss, I do take care of my teeth. Could Village 1 was referring to a drone. Yeah, okay. Epic Studios Mark, congratulations. Get him a good job, cadet. Is there a challenge to graduate from the Kerbal Academy? We're working on that. We're actually working on that. Dude, Slim, how is your Robo Academy doing, man? How is your Robo Academy doing? What is the mod that has the info on by the altitude? Michael, that is Kerbal Engineer. Mickey and Lion, or Mike Ion Lion. That actually sounds cooler. Mick Ion Lion. This is Kerbal Engineer. This is actually a Kerbal Engineer overlay. A Kerbal Engineer overlay. You can actually have different overlays. I didn't even have my SSTO overlay up. I have an SSTO overlay that would tell me my intake error and my usage, but that is all engineer. All you do in order to do that, over here, I could go to my orbital tab and edit it, and all I have to do is set it up as, not from there. I have to come over here and click edit, I think. No, how do I do that? Where's the overlay button? I just totally missed something out. Float. Does floating do it? And then editing it? And I'm an idiot. I forgot how to make it an overlay. Wait a second. Drink. I do need a drink. How the deuce? Do you do it from over here? Edit. Maybe you can't do the stock ones. Landing. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This is HUD and background. Okay, there we go. So, you have to do it from over there and you can't do it to the stock ones. I was trying to change the stock ones to overlays, I guess. Alright, okay. That is just an overlay, and you set it to be an overlay mode to do that. That is the Kerbal Engineer window. Mickey Lion. You've been streaming weird times, been busy with stuff and things. How's your rock climbing thing going, man? Slim? How is your rock climbing thing going? Joshy Wawa. Wait, did Joshy Wawa complete the homework? You did, Joshy Wawa. Did you? Yep, you finished your homework. Excellent. I'll bring that up on the screen for you. Let's see here. Oh, wow. I can't actually get the image source for that. View page source. No. Oh, it's the bane of Imager, honestly. Why can't I get it? View full resolution. Okay, there we go. Joshy Wawa, dude. Congratulations. What do I have? 58 seconds before I'm supposed to turn? Yeah, we should be good. View an image. Joshy Wawa! Sorry, I turned in my homework late, DOS. I was on a camp out with my troop. Dude, camp out with your troop. That smells like Boy Scouts to me. That is amazing. I was in Boy Scouts for the longest time. I had so much fun doing that, and I still love to go camping and stuff. So do not apologize for doing awesome things like being outdoors, man. Congratulations, and I think you already got your credit for the homework, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Assigning the locking of fuel tanks. Yeah, Mater, I think I did say that. I would love to be able to lock my fuel tanks. That would be amazing. Noted. 1 minute, 23 seconds. We can actually delete this alarm. We don't need it anymore. Try reloading. Thanks for the follow. Did you turn it on and off yet? Try reloading. Luke, I missed you too, dude. Sorry about that. I missed you, Luke. Can you show the homework? Sure, tie-dye. Sure. Let me get the circularization burn done. Now we're in orbit. Not exactly a perfect circularization. There we go. 78 by 77. Good enough for government work. Insane's Edge, what's up? Boro, what's up? It's a spare KSP key. I have a lot of spare games. Taz, send me a message, dude. What troop? Dude, Demon Dude. I was in Troop 65. I was in Troop 65 out of Corpus Christi, Texas. You were talking to somebody else. Look at TAC Fuel Balancer if you are going to start making a lot of space plane. I've actually got good speed Fuel Balancer. I've got good speed, which I am pretty happy with. Wow, we have like 100 units too much oxidizer, so we could tweak that. Let's do this. We've got Quetzi up here. Now we need to put a space dock up. So let's put some space docks up. We will go screensaver mode here for just a second, and I will make sure I am all caught up with chat. Let's see here. Somebody asked, could I put up their homework? Where was it? There we go, tie-dye. What? Oh my gosh, did not follow instructions, but it's hilarious, so I'll allow it. Tie-dye, dude. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Apparently, I was unspecific in my instructions. I said, can you land this craft on the surface of the moon and take a screenshot with a plaque? Landed the entire craft. Made a few extra stages to get the entire thing here, kind of top-heavy. Screen name, tie-dye. Dude, tie-dye. Congratulations. You followed directions impeccably. You landed the entire craft on the surface of the moon. That's amazing, dude. Good job. Good job. And then somebody else, oh, who else said that? Somebody else said it. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. Tie-dye, I got you. Heavy Decon, what's up? Niman, what's going on? Das, quick question. Contrast came in Korea, and I'm a little between Duna and Eve. Which one is easier? Is it landing on the surface? Is it landing on the surface of Eve, or is it just, it must be the contracts. If it's the stock contracts, go to Duna first. Duna's a lot easier to land on, or it's a lot easier to take back off from. I would recommend going to Duna first, Linville 33. Robo Academy has been going amazing. The response is wonderful and well. I'm climbing the ranks. Do it, Slim. Do it, dude. Keep on climbing. Yeah, Mater. The overlays are so great in Engineer. Epic Studio, I think we got. How long have I been playing? Year and a half, more, plus or minus. Yes, okay, I've got that. All right, did I miss any other questions? Somebody else said the homework. Boro, what's up? Insane Sage, what's up? I want to take a look. Okay, TAC Fuel Balancer. Image only, link of my homework. Cantab says, Cantab got it done. Let's see here, Cantab. Image viewer, Cybertech, dude, thank you for making this image viewer for me. You're freaking awesome. No, I didn't get lost. Yes, the moon really does look this wide up close. Yes, 99k years is a normal duration for a moon mission. Jeb and Cantab. Cantab, congratulations on your successful moon landing. Congratulations on your successful landing, my good friend. Well done. Well done. Where do you live like the state? I live in North Carolina. Not worried to say that. 315. Troop 365. Oh, Troop 315 out of Portland, Oregon. Slim. I would have guessed that you were a scout, dude. I would have guessed that you were a scout. Either or. Thanks, Das, as much as likes to stick around. Quetzy, I hope that answered your question about this place, man. So get you some sleep. Get you some sleep. If you're ever streaming space planes and you want me to come help you or whatever, you let me know, dude. I will come and help you out on your stream if you want some help with space planes. Let me know. I will definitely do that all day long. I bet you Mater could help you as well. Mater may be better than me, actually. Let's see here. Hey, Das, please later can you explain how to make a satellite for making science over a planet? Francis Scanner, I will bring that down for you. There we go. You found a Culligan Man! You found Culligan Man! You need to get Culligan Man in here! Hey, Culligan Man! Get your patootie into my channel. Yeah, they're very sneaky up there, aren't they? Can I show off something? Speed Kerman, if it's KSP related, go for it, man. If it's KSP related, go for it. Alright, I think we're good. All caught up. I'm not a Panthers fan. I am not a Panthers fan. I really don't have a lot of time to do sports. Alright. Quetzy Kerman is in orbit in his SSTO interplanetary spaceplane. He is an anonymous Culligan Man. Register with Twitch. Follow me. I'm desperate for the follows. Alright. Praise the sun. Oh my goodness. What are the Panthers? There's a sports team. Alright, folks. Alright. Here we're going to go back down. Quetzy's in orbit. Looking good. Looking good. We didn't put any sort of science or anything on there. I have an idea. Fezzy, praise the sun. Nice. Oh my goodness. We are going to need to put a space station into orbit. Do an asteroid rendezvous. Pokemon, that's actually a really big one, man. That's a really big question. I need to do an entire stream on asteroid rendezvous. Cole, what's up? Oh, they're rivals, and you hate them with a passion. I don't know anything about it, dude. I got free tickets to go once, and I didn't actually go, so that's what I think. Folks, let me go get a drink. I really need a drink. Then we're going to build a space station. We are going to build a space station. I am just going to grab a drink right quick. Right quick. Oh, R&B, okay. Sea level, space, etc. R&B, that's a great question. I'm going to copy it down for you, man. Papacitos, dude. Papacitos is freaking delicious. You jump off a cliff. I'll be right back. Yeah, Pokemon. It is pretty complicated to do the asteroid rendezvous because they come into all sorts of weird inclinations and stuff like that. But I have done streams on them. I have them on YouTube, but I don't really. Oh my gosh, excuse me. It's probably a little bit much. Yeah, the urge to watch the shuttle missions and Apollo missions. Nice. Texas is best. Texas love. Texas hype. Who was that? Somebody's hosting me. Who is that? I saw a bunch of joins, then I saw a host. Who is it? Who is it? KSP TV. There you go. It's KSP TV. Okay. That was KSP TV. What's up, KSP TV? Thank you for the host. KSP TV and Quetzy with the host. Guys, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Hosting's such a good idea. I love to host people. I really do. There's Earthworm Slim. Excellent. Thanks for the rough ending. Oh man, I don't know what happened there. That might be good. Might be bad. All right. Yeah, absolutely. All of my streams go to YouTube. All of my streams go to YouTube. I don't actually know what that means. If something pops up, please ignore. I don't even know what that means. What else do we have? Somebody put an asteroid in the pool. I love it. I love it, the asteroid in the pool. Good times. I think this is everything, right? Yeah, closing all that down. Okay, good. Okay, dokie. Moving right along. Zombie, thanks for the follow. Alright. So we need to toss a space station up there. I am going to make it a super simple space station. Who is that? Hey, Culligan Man, you spelled your name wrong. Valdezi! Banned from my channel. You're totally banned. Cully, would you be interested in playing World of Tanks with me while I stream it? Working with extension. Oh, I gotcha. Your current orbital space station. That's a lot of power generation. What are you doing on there? Making diamonds? Folks, I'm just going to make a very simple space station here. Thank you for messaging me. Culligan Man. Why is there only one L in your name? Is that the right way to spell it? Is that how you've always spelled it? I'm just going to make a super simple space station here, folks. It's not going to be the end of the world. It's not going to be the end of the world. Let's just see what we can do here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a fuel tank in the middle. That's ugly. I'm going to put a fuel tank in the middle. That should be okay. I'm going to put another one of these at the other end. What should I do? A double-ended cupola design, maybe? I think probably what I should do is just block this off as often as possible. This is probably a great view for that cupola. Yeah, I think that would be a really good IVA. Do we get transcoding? Transcoding. What time is it? 10 o'clock? What? Oh, shimmies. Wait, where did that just come from? Did I miss something? What did that pop up in? What did that pop up in? I don't even know. Oh, I see what's happening. Mayor of Space. That's kind of a lame thing to say, dude. Are on the cool. Thank you for the follow. And Culligan Man, jump off a cliff. Where's Mater? He hasn't looked at the screen yet, has he? So we're just going to... Trolley McTrollerson. If we have transcoding enabled, it's right here. If we have transcoding enabled, it's right below my name. You can actually change the quality. You can change the quality of the stream. That is something you should do. You should come into TS. I should come into TS. Yes. I will in a bit. Let me get done with Helpdesk, then when I play another game, I'll come into TS. I will totally do that, dude. It's been a long time with no seeing. What is this? Ugly poodle hype on the space station? That looks ridiculous. It's just ridiculous enough to be hilarious. So let's go with it. Spitfires! What's up? What did I miss? You didn't miss anything, Mater. You didn't miss anything whatsoever, man. Don't worry about it. Just don't pay any attention to anything that's happening on the screen right now. It's really not that big of a deal, dude. You didn't miss anything. Ah, yes, that looks good. Alright, sweet! Alright, excellent. So I'm going to need some way for the space plane to dock with this. I'm going to need some way for the space plane to dock with this. I'm going to go with double-double 2x symmetry here. Double-double 2x symmetry. Good times, good times. I'm going to put these little radial decouplers on here. I can't actually balance this thing. Oh, I could. I guess I could. Yes, this is what my space station is going to look like. Now I can look at the center of mass. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't that be a great IVA view from that from that cupola? It looks like it would be great, especially with the extra radiation blocking panels over here. Oh my goodness. Good times. Good times. All right. Space station. Okay. We're going to want to get it to orbit full. You're all tabbed up. No worries, dude. I knew that if I said your name, you would probably show up. Look at that. 4,221 meters per second of delta V. I love it. It's a space egg. It's not really a space egg. It's a space station. I'm going to have one end that is fat, So I'm going to put these on with 2x symmetry. I'm going to put it right against the center of mass. I always put my docking ports as close to the center of mass as possible. Again, it's the lever arm effect. I don't want to be docking a vessel that has inertial, that has energy, against not the center of mass, because then the space station may begin to rotate. We don't want that. What I want to do is dock it right against the center of mass so that when I put that inertial energy against it, it goes in a straight direction. It doesn't rotate. That is what I wanted to do there. And I'm also going to put another space plane thingy like this. Alright, so on one end, I'm just going to put a docking port straight down. Actually, I don't even need that for a docking port. I could just put a docking port there, like that. Like that. I like VTOLs. Everybody likes VTOLs. Ain't nobody doesn't like VTOLs. Oh, we're actually going to need some SAS for the station, so let's put some SAS on the station. There's bound to be a prettier way to do it. There's bound to be a prettier way to do it. What if I put a structural segment on like this? See, that never looks right. But I'm going to be going with yes, excellent. Okay. I am going to be putting, where you at now? Bring it back now. Where's it at now? This. Yes, excellent. I'll take it. Okay. That looks nice and dangerous, right? So let's see what we can do here. I could just put a little battery on there. That should probably be fine, honestly. Just something to fashion it up a little bit. Because you know this looks terrible. Anytime you put the docking port straight on like that and you get the backside of the docking port ugly, unacceptable, not very fashionable. Let's fix it. And the cool. Please don't make your brain hurt. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to hang out. There we go. Okie dokie. Look how fashionable that is. That's nice and fashionable. I like it. A VTOL spaceplane. You could. It's just extra engine, extra weight to carry the VTOL for. I am going to make a VTOL Majesty one day. Huge fan. Thank you, Cole. Thank you. Too heavy. Nah. You could make a VTOL spaceplane. I just don't know why you would. This looks like Big Hero 6, little arms. You should totally make a Big Hero 6 space station. Alright. What else do I need? I need a little bit of solar panelage here. Panelage. Moo and Simple Mean can jump off a cliff. Nice. What's up, Luke? Alright, that is already enough standoff for me. But I was going to put the solar panels down from there. I just don't think that the Gigantors are going to work. Yeah, the way that works, the Gigantors are going to clip. That's not going to work. What else could we do? It's not really the most fashionable station in the world, honestly. We need solar panels. So, hey, dog, you like solar panels? You should get solar panels with your solar panels so you can charge while you charge. What else do I need here? All about making space stations pretty. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. It's what I do. Let's, gosh. Where should I put those solar panels? I could just put solar panels on one side. Staunch spaceship. Good solid spaceship. Culligan man. Good solid spaceship. Such staunch spaceship. Yes. There we go. We're just going to make a big orbital X and call it a day. Although that's going to interfere with the space plane. That's going to interfere with the space plane's docking capabilities. Alright, not the most fashionable solar array in the world, but deal with it. Staunch spaceship. And last thing, we need some fashion. Quick! First one, light color, go! Light color, light color, light color. RCS storage as well, good call. Light color. I require a light color. I require you to tell me what color the light should be. Tell me now. Go, go, go. Color, color, color. Please don't say brown. You can't actually make brown. Color. I'm looking. I'm looking. Got back there. Hold solar panels like 17 times. Purple. Faceball. Faceball 2K doesn't even take the time. Doesn't even take the time to type out purple. Dude. You already said a color, but it was brown. Brown is banned. Until somebody comes up with a good way to make brown, it is banned. That's mauve. That's purple. How you liking that purple? Is that going to work for you? I hope so, because that's the color I'm going with. Good times. Good times. Wait, no. Okay. No. No. Ay, mamacita. Come on now. My fashion hurts. There we go. Oh, it's out a little bit too far. It's got to be matching. Hey, that's close enough, isn't it? Yeah, is it purple? Yeah, alright, we've got a purple station. Darker. Darker purple. Make sure you put a turret on it. I don't have any turrets. The traverse rate. I'm making a satellite for space and beyond. Yes, that is what I'm doing. Rats Buddy with a refollow. Thank you. Just to let you know, is it possible to mix brown as possible? It's a mix of red and green. It's not. It's not, Enrail. We tried so many different things. Alright, the space station is looking good. More than enough Delta V. We should have some radioisotope nuclear thermal generators on there, so we'll do that. Snacks. Oh, RCS. Somebody did say that I needed some RCS, so let's do that. Where's it at? RCS. Come on now. There we go. I'm just going to put a little bit of RCS in storage tanks like this. There we go. Culligan Man, have you ever looked at RoboCraft? It's called RoboCraft, isn't it? Have you ever looked at RoboCraft? RoboCraft, Culligan Man. I would be interested in that. And one of the guys here, Earthworm Slim, streams tutorials on how to play RoboCraft, so I need to go to his stream and have him teach me how to do it. I don't think that I could teach it. Slim would definitely be the teacher on that one, and I would love to play it, because it's like World of Tanks where you get to build your own tank, which is cool. Do red and green for Christmas. It's not quite Christmas yet. We need to get this into orbit, folks. We need to get this into orbit. You're playing RoboCraft right now. Nice. We totally need to get this into orbit. It is going to be locked. We are not going to use any of this fuel. It's going to go to orbit fully fueled. Let's see what we can do. 4x symmetry. This is a good way to launch space stations. It's not a good way to launch things in real life. Do the techno noises. You're tier 9 on RoboCraft. Nice. No, you like build your own tank using like Legos. Orange and pull it back. We tried so many different things. I want the exact settings in a screenshot showing that it's orange. No, that's what y'all said yesterday, and it did not work. It did not work. 55 red, 3 green, 1 blue. No, I tried all those things. You show me a screenshot of it being brown, and I'll believe you. But until then, I do not believe you. Because we tried yesterday. We really did try. Brown and RGB. I know, everybody's telling me what brown and RGB is, but it doesn't actually work in the game. It doesn't actually work in the game. It doesn't actually work in the game. Color is relative to the planet or moon you're on. I'll buy that, actually. Ugly. This is going to be an epic decouple, by the way. Do it! Yeah, Tivlamo. Show me a color that is brown. Show me a color that is brown with a screenshot. Bam! 3492, 1.97 on the pad. That means we can carry more stuff here. Follow Spikestree. Spikestree, thanks for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. We can put more fuel on. That actually looks cool. What if we use these? I don't even know the last time I've used these. I always forget that they're there. 2.13. What if we put them here? I don't even know the last time I've used these, honestly. Alright, that's flat at least. That actually gives a little bit of a low pro look, which I like. I'm okay with that, honestly. I wish I had tanks that matched. 3,000 Delta V. Oh, wow. Brown isn't a real color. Jeez, oh Pete. Who's that Cantab? Who was that? Of course that was Cantab. Alright, we're looking good here. We're looking good. Let's get ready to look so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't wait for the next release. When they redo the editors. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. There. 3770. I think we can complete the orbital burn with the other engine. This should be fine to get us to space. Launch this with a replica of the Delta IV Heavy. I could. I guess. Let's put some nose cones on it, just for hilarity's sake. Oh, it's like... I'm sorry, your space station is in another castle. Let's see here. Whoa, 139, 69, 19. That's around 255, so make it times 100. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. We've tried that. We really... I mean, I hope you believe me that we've tried it. I will try it again for you. I appreciate you helping me out. I will try it again, though. You watched the entire helicopter stream with a son. Great stuff. Love your stream. Dude, DK47, thank you for coming and saying that, man. That's why I like to keep the streams family-friendly, because it's such an awesome game, and kids can enjoy it, and adults can enjoy it, and that's just all that it is. Dorsal battery engaged already. It just really is awesome. Cole, you're 18. 17. 16. 54, 27, 7. We tried that. We tried that. My hair is a desaturated orange. Dark power rise. And the pilot monkey. Thanks for the follows, guys. Also, Jorland. Appreciate you all. Good times, good times. Let's put some SEP motors on here. I was educated last night that they're not actually called ullage motors. I was watching a show and they were actually called ullage motors. And that is wrong, because ullage is for settling fuel. It's for settling the tank. How does that look? Good, good. They're not called ullage motors whatsoever. That is wrong. Oh, I'm in the wrong screen. Let's see if this flies. You never know if it's going to fly. You never have a clue if it's going to fly. By the way, Culligan Man, dude, this is my job now. I don't know if you knew, but I am actually streaming for a living. Streaming for a living. Bab TY, what's up? Bad Baby TV, I think it was. Whatever it was. Zepanea, of course I can. It is the ratio of your thrust to the ratio of your weight. It varies based on the gravitational body that you are around. This is going to be the simple, the egg station launcher. There you go, egg station launcher. It's just the egg station. It's the KSA egg station. But this is what I do full time for a living now. It's all that I do. I live on donations. I live on donations right now. There we go, launch. Excellent. All right, transcoding. We already got it, brain fried a while ago. What is this? Spaceman spiff. I have no clue what you're talking about, dude. Kirby, done that. Is either to dock in high or low orbit. Either way is fine. Either way is fine. Let's see how this works. Let's see what we works. Oh, you can't, yeah. Hey, Anks, you don't want that to be hitting directly. We'll see if that actually causes a problem or not. See if that causes a problem. It may or may not cause a problem. Hype. Who's going on the space station? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. The person who does it is going to be Rats Buddy. Dude, you just refollowed just in time. Rats Buddy, the old man at the lighthouse. I'm not sponsored by Dr. Pepper. I'm just an avid fan. Das, you said when a station gets over X amount of match, it glitches and falls? Porter John, I have no clue what that's talking. What are you talking about? I have no clue what you're talking about on that. I do not believe that's something that I would have ever said. I do not believe that that's something that I would have said. Rats Buddy made it. Remember, it doesn't make any sense to ask, because I completely do it randomly. Rats Buddy Kerman. Gonna be the old man on this lighthouse. There you go. 101 is not an optional thrust weight. You have to have at least 1.0 to take off from the surface of a planetary body. If here, Zep, I'll put this in my question log and I'll explain it in the VAB. I will explain it in the VAB for you. I will explain it in the VAB. So we're gonna put this space station to orbit. We're gonna put this space station to orbit, and throttle lock, panel lock, SAS engage, F5 for. It's odd. All right, what am I doing wrong? Something's up here. What did I do? I can time warp, but I can't stage. What was that? Cafe Race 80. Thank you for doing interesting and educational stuff. You've renewed my interest in playing KSP. Keep up the good work. Cafe Race. Thank you for that support, man. That is an awesome donation. Thank you so much. That is what I do for a living, and donations like that come in make it so that I can do this every night. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, man. Dude, Cafe Race. Toss some hype in there. Toss some hype in there. Oh, I didn't put the pilot in. That's what I did wrong. Dude, Cafe Race, I really do appreciate that. I do this, and I have a part-time job of teaching kids science, and that is what I do. And honestly, I make a lot more money doing this than I do teaching the kids science, which is kind of sad, you know? It's kind of sad. I didn't have a pilot in it again. Yeah, you need at least 1.0 or you can't take off. I wouldn't take off with at least 1.6 or 1.7 from Kerbin. You can take off with less than that on other planets. King Clash Guy and Mike 1111177. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Cafe, again, thank you. I really do appreciate it. You think this ship will work? I hope this ship will work. There's a dude on board. Let's get this. IP, what's up, dude? IP2, you're correct. Arcane, here's hoping you get partnered soon. Subs and ad revenue hype. Thank you. Thank you. You're teaching children of the internet. Educators are matter. You and me both, dude. We should take money from the lawyers and we should give it to the teachers. 3, 2, 1. Throttle up, panlock, SAS, engage. Space. The final frontier. Not really. I'm just flying a rocket. Launch trajectory. I'm going to go straight up. I'm going to go straight up until I get to... I am going to go straight up until I get to 10K. That gives me some time. You got no Kerbals on board. Yeah, I know. I always mess that one up. I thought you said that someone just figured out how to make space stations and make it so massive that something happened in the game. I had a space station that I had a... Golden Gamer Bro, thank you. I had a space station that I had a... claw on, and the space station glitched out and exploded because of some sort of bug that I had. I'm not sure that that's brown, honestly, Thader. I'm not sure that that's brown. Notice the Oscar beat. You did the clipping where you put a note on and then you clipped the fuel tank through, and you did it with... Headset change while doing the pitch maneuver. Alright, good deal. Headset change while doing the pitch maneuver. Oh, you change the Oscar B file, changes 0 to a 1. Yeah, but then it doesn't work for other people, is the unfortunate thing. So I never want to do that because then it doesn't work for other people. Alright, I was in a bit of a hurry there. Oh my gosh, I may have just missed some things. Let me take this up to a $1.20. That's usually where I like to put my space stations. $1.25 probably. 9, 12, 21, 22, 24, 25. Good deal. Looking good, looking good. Let's go ahead and circularize the station up here. Why do I put my space stations up at 120? Because that gives me another element of time warp. That gives me one more level of time warp. When I'm at the station, write an essay. I work with lawyers and I agree. Take all their money and give it to teachers. P.S. Thanks for doing this. These streams are awesome. Write an essay, man. I appreciate the support. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. I hope there aren't any lawyers in the crowd. I hope there aren't any lawyers in the crowd. But I agree. It's pretty rough sometimes. It is pretty rough. But we should be good to go here, folks. We should be good to go here. Raiden, thank you again. You just like found me in the last day or so, right? You just found me in the last day or so, I believe, didn't you? Oh, we didn't put any RTGs anywhere on here. Interesting. That should be okay. This space station, it's got its launch stage and it's at 100K. That's hilarious. Alright, I'm going to trust engineer. every 5 seconds. I wouldn't get it in stream. Vigorous Hydro, set it to a lower quality option because we have we totally have the thingy. Time to node burn. A minute. What? Node in T minus 824, 525. Thrust weight on the second stage is going to be super low. Thrust weight on this stage is super high. Do I believe this? I'm not sure I believe this right now, honestly. I'm usually all about engineer, but I'm not sure I'm going to believe this. Maybe it's because of this. I don't even know if that changed anything. Node burn time, 6.5 seconds. There's no way. There's no way. That's got to be wrong. Cybertech. Cybertech. I'm not a lawyer, but I saw one on TV last night. That's a dark orange. That's totally a dark orange. Raiden again, thank you for the support. Raiden and Cafe Race and Halo Killer, guys. I appreciate all of y'all. The donations that have come in such far, thank you so much. I don't believe the half burn time. I don't believe. Looks kinda orange. Scraggles McCoon agrees with me. RTAC randomly showed up in one of my friend's stream while he's playing KSP and led me here. Nice! Raiden, thank you for that. Yeah, I've had transcoding since 10 o'clock. My mods going around Ninja advertising me in other places. This isn't going to be right. Oh, thank you, T-Game. Thank you for that. I meant to type it out. You're right. That is definitely brown. Not sure. I'm not sure. I honestly don't believe this. I don't think it's going to be accurate. Because this stage is going to run out very quickly, and then we're going to have to rely on that other stage. FI for safety, by the way. Because I don't want to have to go through that again. Look at that! Isn't that great? I love it. And see, now the time to estimated burn is 59 seconds. Ah, yes. It does. Dora the Exploder, it does calculate across stages, but it won't skip a stage. It will not skip a stage. It does, in fact, calculate time across stages, but it will not skip a stage, which is what's going on. It does, in fact, go across stages, because I have demonstrated it going across stages before, but it will not skip a stage. The problem there was that my motor was not in the next stage. My motor was 2 stages up. My motor was 2 stages up. And that's why Engineer didn't calculate it correctly. Because it went to the next stage, but it didn't skip a stage. How many lawyer jokes there are. The rest are all true. I didn't put an action group for the... I never did. I've demonstrated on screen. When it first came out, I demonstrated it working correctly. The booster step on the Moonlander was pretty cool. Thank you. The space station does have a motor. Alright, 131 by 111. That's not good. What's coming up next? My periapse. If my periapse is coming up next, I can burn radial out. I can point my engine at the planet and burn in order to trade apoapse for periapse. Let's see how that works. So see, look, I just throttle up like that. And that's going to bring me down to about 122. I should have just stopped it. Well, the periapse is coming next. 120 by 122. Now I should probably just... What places the Moonlander could be taken? That would probably be good extra credit, honestly. Yeah, they're going to go back to atmosphere. They're going to go back to Atmo. Look at the debris here. Oh, you got to expand the nav wall. I wonder if they fix that bug in this next release. Those guys there are totally going back to Atmo because I wasn't circularized. So all 4 of those things are not space junk. All 4 of those things are not space junk. They're going to go back to atmosphere. I will check out the brown versus the red versus blue debate or whatever coming up soon, guys. Sorry. Let me get this guy circularized. I'm back. How's the station going? It's doing very well, Demon Dude. Thanks for asking. And what I need to do, what's coming up next? My periapse. At my periapse, I need to burn until my apoapse is higher. 10, 9, 8, 7. Then I'll show you how to do a Hohmann transfer out to this station. Then I'll show you how to dock with it. Then I will continue on with the next questions. T Templar, what's going on, man? 2, 1. Alright, good times. Gotta go. Cole, take it easy, man. It's kind of a tan orange. Look how much Delta V this has. This could go most places, honestly. Especially if we refueled it. This could go most places. Clouds were not an update, it's a mod. It's Astronomer's Visual Pack. If you scroll down, you can see it. I suggest you get the recent copy, which is Astronomer's Visual Pack Interstellar. It is absolutely, positively, freaking amazing. Ay, ay, ay. Too fast. There. Honestly, DOS. I was trying to get your Apo up to 125, and you're a noob, and you messed it up because you burned too much. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good enough for government work. Okay. Then we're going to want to... Oh, look at that. That's actually the greatest time. He's set up just right for a Homan transfer.